A lot of times families don't want to talk about I am homeless. Also, when people think of homelessness, they seem to think that people are sleeping on the streets or living in their cars, and that is not always the case.
The original McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act of 1987 is a federal law that provides funding for various homeless and shelter programs. It was the first significant federal legislation response to a growing number of U.S. citizens, including elderly persons, veterans, handicapped, Native Americans, families with children experiencing homelessness. The McKinney Act originally had 15 programs providing a spectrum of services, but unfortunately, nothing specific to speak to the academic needs of school-age children, and provided few protections and assurances in the area of public education. As a result, the state of Illinois passed the Illinois Education for Homeless Children Act, and it was drafted by attorney Joseph Clary, an advocate for the Illinois Coalition to End Homelessness. Attorney Clary worked diligently with national advocates to ensure that the protections afforded to homeless children by the Illinois statute were incorporated in the McKinney Act. At that point, the McKinney Act was amended to become the McKinney-Vento Act. The bill was named after Representatives Stuart B. McKinney of Connecticut and Bruce Vento of Maryland. The McKinney-Vento program isn't new to Fayette County Public Schools. It has been in compliance with federal legislation for several years. With student homelessness being the epidemic that it has become, more emphasis has been placed on our efforts here in the Office of Student Support Services. Providing service and ensuring that our McKinney-Vento population has every opportunity to succeed and flourish academically takes the efforts of multiple in-house entities and departments. The Office of Student Support Services McKinney-Vento program takes calls daily to assist in the enrollment process and bridge communication between the schools, after-school care, child nutrition, and Fayette County Public Schools Transportation Department, and often external agencies of transportation. We also work in-house consistently with other departments under the Student Support Services umbrella. Pupil personnel, safe schools, PBIS, which is Positive Behavior Intervention and Support, and Project Aware. All this to track and monitor academics, attendance, and behavior.
One of the main things that I do is I facilitate services from our McKinney-Vento families through downtown resources that they have through at the district level, as well as here the things that I have within my center here at school. A lot of those things consist of, big ones are transportation needs of our displaced families, and clothing needs, and just a lot of basic needs, food, housing, those kind of things.
We do tutoring at Pick It On. We have the ESS program that meets on Wednesdays. So if there's a family that expresses a need for their child needing some extra academic help, we can enroll them in the ESS program.
As community partnerships are a foundation to the Fayette County Public School Blueprint, we have been fortunate to work with various community agencies. We have partnered with Arbor Youth Services and Youth Housing, University of Kentucky, Wildcats for Homes and providing mentors, Community Action Council, Catholic Action Center, the Stein Group, and the Babbage Foundation in our 24-hour homeless experience, which generates funds for the Give Kids a Home program. The Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club, Central Christian Church in their Children in Transitions program, Amazon in its holiday giving, and the Lexington Metro Office of Homelessness and Prevention, just to name a few.
When they're here with us, we partner with FCPS to make sure that their academic needs are being met. And then for us over here is that their life isn't interrupted. They're still getting to and from school. They're still getting their homework done. They're still getting to and from extracurricular activities if they're involved. We just want them to have a little bit of normalcy while they're here. And we know we can focus on their everyday needs while Fayette County Public Schools advocates for them academically.
Here I'm one of the peer mentors at Deep Springs Elementary School, and every week we come in and help these students who are deemed to perhaps be at risk of facing homelessness, and every week we provide academic support and social support for them.
Please come and join us as there is work to be done and you can help make a difference. Contact the Office of Student Support Services McKinney-Vento program at 859-381-4207. We are open to come speak directly to your school, staff. We are always looking for community partnerships and mentors. My message to all that were here is to know that no one experiencing homelessness deserves to be homeless, especially children. Also, simply recognize and acknowledge. No longer turn the blind eye to what is evident. Don't sympathize, rather empathize and offer support and report.